Welcome to week 6. This week we're looking at viewpoint and perspective. Welcome to week 6. In order to be successful in the English language GCSE exam, you need to have an appreciation of multiple viewpoints on the same subject, topic, or item. It depends how you look at the topic. For example, if I were to say that this gun is simply a gun, well, it depends on your viewpoint. To you, with me pointing it at you, it is an offensive weapon. But don't forget, from my viewpoint, it is a defensive weapon. It's the same gun, it depends how you look at it. My friend Aristotle from week 5 and some of his contemporaries were musing about the centre of the solar system. I want to tell you a very short story. 2 people watching a sunset. It's the same sunset. They're standing next to each other. The sunset occurs, but they have completely different experiences, even though it's the same sunset, because of their viewpoint. Try and stay with me on this. The person standing on the left believes that the sun is the centre of the solar system. The person standing on the right believes that the earth is the centre of the solar system. To this person, the sunset is the earth turning away from the sun, and we go from day into night. This person is standing there and says, no, I've just seen the sun go down below the horizon. There are 2 completely different sunsets going on, but on the other hand, it's exactly the same sunset. It depends on your prior knowledge and your viewpoint. So when you're doing your English language GCSE and you're asked about the viewpoint of the writer or one of the characters, be aware of this phrase: past experiences and present circumstances change viewpoint. Think about what's happened to the person or character in the past and what's made them have the viewpoint that they have. Think about what's happening to them in the present, and that will dictate the viewpoint that they have. It's an extreme example, but if you were looking at a piece of writing, a piece of text, a newspaper report of a riot, from the police person's point of view, I need to keep the peace, this riot needs to end. This riot looks like disorder and chaos and is an entirely bad thing. But what we have, because we're studying language, is that mental flexibility to see the riot from the point of view of the rioter. Well, this is an oppressive state. I've been stopped and searched 4 times because of my race and gender and class in the last 3 or 4 days. I have no job. I am discriminated against. This has to end. And these people dressed as policemen are the representatives of the state that is doing me down. Now, you can have a piece of writing with that viewpoint about the riot. You can have another piece of writing about the riot that says this is dreadful civil disorder and these criminals need to be all need to be imprisoned. It depends how you look at it. I make no comment on the right and wrong of this, and nor should you. But what I'm hoping to give you in week 6 is an idea for you to think further about. It's not what it is, it depends on the viewpoint. Remember the 2 people watching the sunset. One person saw the sun going down, the other person saw the earth turning away from the sun. And very lastly this week, just to show you how serious it can get, is Galileo was imprisoned for the rest of his life and died in solitary confinement because he was saying that the sun was the centre of the solar system. Well, maybe he was right. See you next week.